Hey guys, Chris here again. I want to show you another really quick, easy studio setup that you can do with items that you have probably either around the house or that you can get quite easily at your local dollar store or thrift store or craft store. So, and some items that you might even have around your house. So please like the video and subscribe to my channel to learn more information about how you can have basic setups like this. So today I'm shooting on my FX3. Yes, I'm really proud and excited to be able to have an FX3. I did win it in a contest, so it wasn't something that I bought with my personal money, but I'm shooting with the Mayano, I think it's the HD300T microphone. I've done a review of that if you want to see it. It's a decent microphone for simple purposes and for studio setups like this. I'm shooting that directly into my XLR input on my top handle in the FX3. Since I have it shooting on auto, it won't have any problems clipping, and then I'll be able to save my audio no matter what. So today, like I said, I'm shooting in a basic setup here in this small space in my office. I would actually change a couple things if I was doing it a little bit more professionally, but I just want to show you what I have set up at the moment right now. You can see I have a hair light back here. You can see it right here on the side of my head, and it's looking pretty good. And then I also have a main light, and the main light is not coming from the sun this time. I do have sunlight, and I can block some of that over here with this this black piece of foam board. But anyways, I just want to show you what I have at the moment. So since the light was changing a lot outside because of the cloud coverage, you know, the clouds are coming in and out so rapidly that the lighting is changing so quickly that the camera can't really keep up with it, and the whole frame goes light or dark at different times, and the ISO is going to go up and down. I don't like that. So anyways, I've set up a lamp here as my main light, and I've done this in the past, but the lamp that I used in the past, you can see the other basic video that I had that I set up in a library. I used the sun as my main light and this lamp as my hair light, but actually it wasn't this exact lamp. This lamp here I bought at Goodwill secondhand for like $5 or $6. I was looking for a light bulb because I actually broke the light bulb on the other lamp, and the light bulb on Amazon cost like $6, and I found this whole lamp set, even though it's a half of the size of the other lamp that I have, for $6 or for $5 or $6. So I'm really happy to be able to get that. And I have a cardboard box that I got from Amazon when I ordered something online that I turned into a soft box. And then I have a sheet of white that I got when I went to a restaurant in Cambodia. They gave out this sheet for a salad. The salad was wrapped and tied in this sheet. So anyways, you can see what the sheet does for the light. Look how harsh the light is on the background right here with my shadow, and how harsh the shadows are on my face. And then as I put this little piece of white fabric up on top of my cardboard box, you can see how it just makes everything look great. The shadow in the background here, where is it? The shadow in the background is much less defined than it was before. Look at that. See that? This is a very harsh shadow on everything. This is a very soft shadow. The light is actually, I think it might say on the light, it is 6500K color. And right now in my camera, I'm shooting at 4800 Kelvin. So this one, 6500 Kelvin, is much more blue than when I'm shooting in the camera, but I'm also using a cardboard box which has color inside of it. So normally when you were going to use a softbox, you're going to use a softbox that has like an umbrella, or a softbox that has black inside, or maybe even silver, but you're not going to use anything that has a color inside. So this softbox that I've made out of the cardboard box has some color to it, so it's actually adding some color to the side of my face rather than just the 6500 Kelvin that's coming from the tubes in the light. So that's interesting. Then also in the background here for my hair light, I'm using a headlamp. How do you like that? This is just a normal headlamp that you wear on your forehead as you were going camping. Actually it's a little bit expensive, maybe it's like $25 or $30. Made by Petzl. But anyways, I'm just using that as an example of how you can, it's even brighter than before, how you can use, you know, a hair light. It was so much better before, wasn't it? Let me see if I can turn it down a little bit. Let's see if it turns down a little bit or not. Yeah, that's better. So anyways, that's something that I had in my drawer already. The lamp, of course, I went out and bought this lamp for $5 or $6, but most of the time you would have a lamp in your house. And I think if I wanted to really make this setup even better, I would probably add some sort of light here on the background, other than the light from the window. Although I could open the window a little bit and add some interest back there as well. But look, so if I turn off my main light, this is what it's going to look like. This is with my main light. It looks pretty good. If I want to, I can take the black foam here. This is by Elmer's. I guess Elmer's is like Elmer's glue or whatever. But anyways, you can see that. Got it from a craft store. And then these white panels, these white foam panels here, you can see it on here. I picked these up at the dollar store. They were either $1, maybe it was Dollar General, so maybe they weren't exactly $1. So anyways, if I want to, I can actually add light to the side here. Let's see if I can get a little bit of light added to make it look better. So I can add light to the side, or I can take light away based on what I'm doing or how much light is outside. So right now, like, I can get it actually pretty close, and maybe it's going to lighten things up, and then I can take it away and it'll make things a little bit darker. And then you can actually use these black boards to take light away, so that the light reflecting off of the walls or other surfaces in your room don't affect the exposure or the shadows within your video. So anyways, that's what I have today. Just a very simple setup. I'm using the 50mm full frame Sony lens. It's a 1.8 f-stop, and I'm shooting on 1.8. My shutter speed is 1/50, and it looks like my ISO is ranging around 800. And like I said, my color is 4800 Kelvin, and I'm shooting on 4K 24 frames per second. And this is what it looks like. I'm shooting, like I said before, my Naono microphone is shooting with an XLR plug directly into my top handle on my FX3, and I set the audio function to automatic, so that it records how it wants to. And when it records, it's going to make sure not to allow the clipping to happen on the audio, so that I'll be able to save all of my audio without any peaking that's going to lose the sound quality. And so I'm really excited about this opportunity to be able to show you how to set up something very basic. You don't have to go out and buy all the fancy equipment in order to get a nice setup in your office space. This area right here is about 6 foot by 6 foot. So if I stretch out my arms, I can almost touch both walls. So maybe it's a little bit wider than 6 foot, and then if I stretch out my arms, I can touch the back wall and the camera, so that's a little bit less than 6 foot. So something around 6 foot by 6 foot space right here that I'm working with. I'm shooting on a 50mm lens, so you can see what the background looks like, and you can know that I can't touch the camera, like my finger is really close. So probably about 2.5 to 3.5 feet away, maybe about 3 feet away. And yeah, this is a basic setup that you can do in your home or your office or your studio. You can set stuff up pretty simple like this. No one has to know that you're using a box, or that you're using a lamp, or that you're using leftover fabric from something that you bought at the restaurant. No one has to know that, and you can set up something very basic and interesting like this, and it looks a lot more high quality. If you like what you've learned in this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel so you can hear more information about different setups that are really basic and simple like this, that you can do at your home with things that you have already or things that you can buy for very inexpensive. Take care and have a great day.